Hey heroes, we just watched Superman and
James Gunn we trust. We've been saying it for weeks. You heard it here first. He never misses. Killed it again.
Thank you. I just
killed it again.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't say anything other than thank you so much. DC is off. It's off, brother.
Yeah, it's off and running.
And it's a running, and I cannot wait to watch more. I am just through the floor. Like, if you haven't watched it, first and foremost, please go watch it and then come back. We're gonna talk a full spoilerific episode. So unless you don't care and you're cool with being spoiled, please go watch the movie and then come back and join us. That's at Hosts4HirePodcast. Please like, share, subscribe. We're trying to hit that elusive 10K. So if you can help us out, we will be forever in your debt.
Yes.
Kyle,
right off the bat, my first thoughts on it are that it was so fun. Yes. It was so
2 hours.
Yeah, it went by quick, but it didn't need more. Yep. It wasn't too much.
Normally, you leave and you're feeling like, it's very rare that you're feeling like that perfect satiation. Mm-hmm. It's like going to a nice restaurant. Usually either leave like, man, I didn't like that plate, or like, I ate so much I feel sick.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, this left that perfect, nice, like, I am fully satiated. I need no more.
I'm not uncomfortable.
I took no less. Like, it was just perfect. And which is odd because it was extraordinarily dense.
There was a lot in it from the moment it started to the moment it ended.
That could be what, like, I could see as a non-comic book fan, that being something that, like, you wouldn't enjoy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, damn, it was just pop, 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 like, until the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much just references. Like,
I really do think, though, that there was something for everyone in it, though. It was definitely a family film, as a Superman movie should be. It was also just really fun and
the way after the Justice Gang, which, by the way, hilarious.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, I really don't like that. And then like, the more that it was like a Guy Gardner thing, that it was like he was pushing that name, I was like, that's just so, yes.
There were so many things that initially I was like, and then it grew on me, except for, I would say, one thing, which this feels like it shouldn't be my biggest gripe, but it somehow is, at least after first watch through, is Hawkgirl's screeches. Like, the first time I was like, nice. Dope. The second time I was like, okay. And then the third and fourth and fifth, I was like,
I was like,
okay, guys.
I like you said, I think I would have liked it if in the first one, like when she's angry, when she's coming at something, she does that screech. That's how you know she's coming for you.
Yeah, that you done messed up.
They really made it that like every swing of her axe nearly.
Anytime she was flying, anytime she was
doing something, she was screeching.
It's kind of the only thing
I can't believe that they didn't hear it on multiple watch throughs of the movie, being like, "Oh, that was too
during
much."
During editing and stuff.
That's a lot of screeching.
Yeah,
but like I said, if that's the worst part of something, which I can almost kind of agree. What?
That's a pretty good project.
A low side for me, and it isn't even really a low side, it's more of a not enough information side, is this Project Match Superman clone.
The Superboy setup?
That I really want to see that come out of it.
Yes.
And then two, like I guess I would have liked to see some more background on that. I get that it was supposed to be a reveal, but it just didn't feel very reveal-y. Like,
unless you're kind of in the know.
Right? You know what I mean? And then I guess I would have liked to see like Project Cadmus, like the tubes that Lex was working with, like him, like maybe even just like talking to a scientist on the side about like the like secret project, like something that kind of alluded to like that. That was like one of the things for me, because like, do you think he's gone? That's one thing I wanted to ask.
No.
Like in that black hole, like, do you think he's dead?
Ultraman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ultraman's gone.
Do you?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
Because like it depends. I guess in DC, black holes aren't really like, they can be wormholes. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
In DC,
and not just that, it's Superman. Like,
yeah,
I think I don't know how like this isn't like
canon,
but like I think he could survive a black hole.
Yeah,
like, it's
let us know in the comments. Do you guys think he can survive a black hole?
So like, I'm thinking like, is he gonna come back? Are we gonna see this character become Bizarro?
That'd be
You know,
cool.
because like he says, like
it'd be like
he's
warped, and he would, dude.
not just
That's
that, but he's not vocal. He doesn't
Yeah.
speak. So like when he does speak, we could see him do like the Bizarro speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like is he gonna have this weird anti-Superman in his mind from Lex? You know that like
Yeah. I really thought there were a lot of like cinematography wise, there were a lot of really cool shots, especially in the Arctic.
when he's
and
talking to
like,
Lois,
uh-huh.
and like they're like fighting in the background. One, I love that.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually I'm surprised that I haven't already been hearing like people just losing their minds. Like, oh, Superman, there was an alien outside, and Superman was just dealing with his internal turmoil. That's not Superman.
That's not Superman.
That's not Superman at all.
Superman.
I'm like actually surprised that like that hasn't like hit yet. But all that being said, I loved that scene in the background where you could just see Guy like making the different constructs.
Yeah,
like,
just beating him with the bat over and over as Guy would. Like it's barely working, but he's just gonna keep doing it because hey, it's working.
But that also says to me that this world that James Gunn has created, this DCU, is constantly under fire.
And they show that so many different ways. Yeah.
There's the little dude that turns big. Like nobody even seems that panicked.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he was 7 foot tall and running around Starbucks or whatever the coffee. Yeah, now look at him. He's giant.
Like it's almost like they have this sense like Superman would save.
Yeah. Like, or just like they're under such constant threat that they're like,
you know, like
if I die, I die.
Yeah, because it was like back to back. I wonder how consistent that's going to be throughout the DCU.
Yeah, if that was just Lex creating, because it did also show that was Lex creating those threats.
I like that.
But it was Lex taking advantage of a society that's already like they're completely desensitized to it. Yeah,
I love Lex, dude. That was like one of my like worries going into this. I knew that I loved David.
On the way there, that's what you said.
I know. Like all the other actors, all the other everything. Like I was like confident in their portrayals. Like hell yeah, like they're a good choice. Like I know how they're gonna like tackle on this role, but like I have like an idea of what it's gonna look like. So I was,
and they nailed it for the most part. All of them.
Nicholas Hoult though, that was like my worry. I haven't seen him like do this like villain. You know, Lex like has been ruined before. Like by we shall not name, because that was so bad. But dude, amazing. His like maniacal like obsession, like the way that he was like calling out the like S3, like Y7, like he was fighting him like literally with his brain. That
it was like he was using a Superman body to fight him.
Dude, that was so cool.
And also like how he's so smart. I love that they showed he's so smart, that he's so self-aware, that he knows
his envy
entirely that it's driven by envy. Like he has
that was
illusions.
an interesting
like he has no illusion. That was like
that was really cool because like Superman says it to him like a stab,
and he's like like I'm smart. And you don't understand how smart I am.
That was really cool. I liked at the end when that like goon of Lex's is trying to tell Mr. Terrific that he can help him close the black hole.
He's just like, I don't need you. I'm Mr. Terrific. Get the fuck away from me.
Mr. Terrific. I'm smarter than that guy.
Exactly. Within the context of the DC universe, it's like, you know, like I'm smarter than your boss, right? Like we're really close, but hey, like I'm pretty much smarter. Like there was a lot of world building they did really quickly, really well. Like Supergirl setting that up. That was such a surprise. We literally like slapped each other. Like we were like,
that Crypto is hers.
It makes so much sense.
I love that so much. He's like, yeah, well, look at the behavioral issues. He's just slamming her into the ground.
She's just giggling. I love that. She's like young, wants to go party. Like,
is the vibe that Superman should invoke.
Yeah.
Right? Smile, giddy laughter. Like, this is comic book movie.
Yes.
This is comic book content. You know what I mean? Like, what a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
In, like, what has been and still is for the MCU, like, just, like, a period where it's almost, like, nerve-wracking going to the movies. Is it like, this is going to be so disappointing? Is this going to be
Am I going to have wasted $20?
Or like, right.
15, like, $20?
Like, I'll go give the man another 20 right now. Just, thank you, sir.
I wish we would have seen it twice
Merry
already,
Christmas.
honestly.
Like, fantastic. I honestly don't really know much more what to say about it, bro.
Other than, I mean,
just,
I want to touch on, I don't think we talked about very much about two things, specifically the fight scenes. Okay, I want to talk about the balance between the fight scenes and the dialogue, because I really did enjoy the interview scene.
Yes.
But it was balanced with enough action.
Yes.
And like you actually said, and you've said this on the podcast before, is how much Lois Lane being in the middle of the end action, it just makes no sense.
I didn't hate Lois Lane.
Didn't hate Lois Lane, and specifically, she's usually like in the middle of the action and like a part of it. But I love that Mr. Terrific just put a shield around her and she witnessed the whole thing and was like, "Holy shit, these people are on another level." I love that.
They went as far as to explain why she could control the tea.
Because it's intuitive. He built it so that anyone
could go in it and use it in case that exact situation.
Because that's what he does. He thinks of every contingency.
So like, because that is something for me.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I really don't like that. Like, Superman is fighting Doomsday and Lois is in the debris, being like drowning. Like, because she's like in the shit with them, and he has to go save her because he can hear her heartbeat, whatever. Like, beautiful scene. Oh my god, I can hear her heartbeat. I hate you, Lois Lane. Normally, thank you, Rachel Brosnan.
Amazing, well done. Metamorpho in the CG and the
awesome
work for that, it was incredible.
I also liked his place in it, like that. Like, he had obviously been a tool that Lex was using for however.
And he's not a bad guy by any means. But
you know, Lex had his baby.
Yeah,
I love that when he pulls the trigger, like he starts crying, like that, like knowing like I have the power.
Like, that was a really good. That was a powerful moment
to like
stop this.
Like he is one of the most powerful beings in all of the DC universe.
Yeah,
like that, like sense of like, all right, like what, like that was too much. Like, what is it that we need to do?
Can I like?
I'll make a son.
Right
here.
I'm just gonna like nuclear fission in my hands right here.
That was awesome.
It'll
the way he's like murmuring to himself, like a little.
Yeah, he's like a little bit of this, a little helium, a little hydrogen. Like that's really, so really good. Cool. I want to see more Metamorpho. I want to see Supergirl. I cannot wait for next year now.
I want
like
so
I like
that's like I think my biggest spilled milk about this movie is that there's nothing else. Is that there's just this movie right now, and like, how dare you? Like,
we're not gonna get much. I mean, Lanterns beginning of next year. Peacemaker next month. That.
Because like the Green Lantern constructs that they were making were like unique. They were cool. Like the gags that he like.
I also liked how Guy Gardner a lot of it was like we mentioned it,
the
middle fingers and like the baseball bat just beating the alien with the baseball bat over and over and over without switching.
The like eye thing that was like really creative.
That was crazy.
Like, opened its eye like drilling into like I was like, oh. I don't like it.
I felt bad for the monster at that point. I was like, who wants that?
Okay, and then we haven't talked a lot about Superman. So let's go back to Superman. That right there is an amazing segue into talking about Superman because he was trying to get it out alive.
Yeah, he wanted it to like be studied at the very least.
Like he could have killed it, but like he was literally like actively trying to like preserve a life.
Yep.
Like even while they were like trying, he was like looking at the bombs in its stomach
and was like,
and it was like, damn it. You know what I mean?
It could have been a lot less destructive. It could have been, you could have not killed it.
I love that so much because, like, one, he's inefficient. He's naive as hell. Like, he's causing property damage over to, like, save a squirrel, right?
Yeah.
To, like, save a life, to save a monster.
Yeah.
To, like, do anything. Like, I love that little, like, squirrel scene.
Oh, that was for literally anything. Yeah.
Everything he was doing, he was making sure that there was, like, nothing in harm's way. That was like so awesome. He was doing 15 things at once.
Yep.
To like make sure that was like
casualties were minimized at the very least.
Like not even a squirrel.
Yep.
Like I love that so much. And then the other ones being that like juxtaposition of like
do what needs to be done.
Don't be a freaking idiot, dude. This monster's like hurting people. It's breathing fire. Like kill it. Like, it's like what are you
annihilate it?
What are you doing?
I love that in his mind is that he just wants to save the life. But the argument he uses is like, we can research, we can learn from it because he's talking to Mr. Terrific. And like, you see that throughout the movie where whoever he's talking to, when he's trying to justify why he's doing what he's doing, his reasoning is always because people were in danger. Because people were in danger of being hurt. When he's yelling at Lois, it's horribly naive, but it's also Superman.
Well, like you said, it's just good. Like what he was saying is like, it's not about the like consequences. It was good. Like what I did was good.
I saved people's lives, so therefore it was good. You know, like people who would have been hurt were not hurt, so therefore I did a good thing. And that the way they show that with the interview with Lois, how like she's drilling him and he's like getting frustrated because like
but
he's
I love the
naive,
idea
but she's also
like,
not like,
if I'm not the one interviewing you, you just messed up so hard. Like you would have just made it so that the world would hate Superman. Like you would have just made it so that the world would have fear of you. Like watch the words you say. Like you're like God, man. Like
it's
and not only like hope to these people, but like in literal power, like people can be afraid of you like that.
And they show that where like he literally translates a message, and it's one thing that like these people who he never actually knew,
not even words of his. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like imagine like your own words. Like you can't just be like off the record. You can't just like be like, oh, sorry, like off the record. Like, no, dude.
That's not how it works.
Like, if it's not me, you're dead. Like, you're screwed.
Yeah, you just destroyed Superman's entire image and everything you're trying to go for. I mean? Yeah, his naivete is peak.
But it's purposeful, and I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely love it that
he has the balance.
In his mind, he's like, I don't care if it's going to look awful. I'm going to blast into his building and be like, where's my dog?
Yep.
Like, that's after everything. After the people are throwing things at his head. After he goes and figures out that like Lex destroyed the Fortress of Solitude. Like all of it, he still doesn't care.
And for people who were worried he wasn't going to be brutal enough, as brutal as like Henry Cavill's, for instance, like when he's slamming Engineer. Dog. Well, even dude, when he's like beating. Well, he's beating Ultraman with Engineer's body. Like that was brutal. That was awesome, though.
Awesome. But yeah, like just kick his dog, and then you'll get a Henry Cavill like rage out of David Cornswell.
And then when he breaks him out, he just flies straight through. He's like on a mission. He's like, "That's done. Next thing." Like you said, he's always doing 15 things at once.
Priority number one.
Yeah,
like James Gunn talked about how he like couldn't find this story, and then it took like his own dog reminding him of Crypto, that like he like discovered the story within like Crypto. You could see that so much. Crypto's the through line. You know what I mean? Like he's the reason he gives himself up. He's the reason he goes after Lex. He's the reason like really that the story unfolds in the way the story unfolds. It's Superman being responsible for Crypto.
Yeah.
Like it says like
so really it's Kara's fault for going off and partying on the Red Sun planet.
That's also hilarious. But I just love that so much. Like it's his first priority. Like he tells Lois, like, I'm gonna go get Krypton. She's like, it's a trap. And he's like, yeah. But like he's scared and like alone and like I'm gonna go get him.
Yeah.
Like there like nothing is gonna stop me from going to get him. He must feel an extraordinary solidarity with Krypton. They're survivors together. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
one of three.
Literally, like it's him, Kara, and Crypto. Like that are alive of his entire like genome.
Yeah,
like, of his planet. You know, like don't touch my dog.
Don't.
Dude, when he's like ugly dog in a cave. Like the calm. That the restraint, dude. That like
if you thought he was flying off the handle, dude. Ask anyone who has a dog if you don't have one, and if you do, imagine like
torturing your dog and then being like, that like stupid dog in a cave. Like, I rip you limb from limb.
Yeah, like he has super hearing. Of course, he heard him. Like
I rip you limb from limb, dude.
Oh my god, it was fun. It was such a good experience.
Go watch it.
Yeah, I
made it here and you haven't watched it yet. Shame on you.
Yep.
Shame. Go watch it.
Because it is a great experience. I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Honestly, maybe on second watch through we'll have some more negatives.
Some more gripes.
I honestly, it normally happens. You know, if we're being honest, that happens quite often. But as of right now, I would give it a high 8. Like
8.8.
8.8, it's up there.
Like the setup for a universe, how well they understood what the character of Superman is. Like not only James Gunn, but like everything. Just like the cinematography, David Cornsweet, all the like surrounding actors, like everyone just understood what it was to play their roles to perfection. Like even like Perry, like
he had such a small role, very few lines, but it killed it.
Man of Steel, like way too big of like a role. Like him, Lois, like the whole thing, like the whole like Daily Planet. They somehow made the Daily Planet more integral to the story, whilst also not wasting any time on like these dumb scenes.
Yeah,
within,
like the fact that they had Cat Grant in there, and they had like
had everybody.
They had everybody in
Everybody's in there,
and
I can't remember his name, but the sports guy.
Oh, dude, hilarious! That was so
guy,
when he's drinking the Alka-Seltzer, like just like God damn,
why don't
this
I get
world.
a seat?
There was so much comedic relief.
Yeah.
There was so much.
But it wasn't forced. Bro.
It wasn't forced.
Like
there was a lot of like that. There was a lot of heartfelt. Like when they were chanting Superman, when those people were like, it got me.
Yeah.
I was like,
that was actually maybe one of the moments of gripe for me was that Superman himself didn't go and save that kid.
Yeah.
That it was a guy who was, but I like that he was like, hey, Superman sent me.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of showed like guys.
Like, you got an upgrade, kid.
Like,
yeah.
Softness a little bit. You know, like.
Why he's a Green Lantern.
Like why exactly right. Even though he's a dick, like you know, like he's
also the Hall
man.
of Justice they showed, and like that's there's gonna be. I'm excited for that, and that's also what they showed with that is that Superman's not alone in this universe. That he has already the Justice Gang. That there's already.
I'm curious how Maxwell Lord is gonna fit into like the Justice League, because like right now the Justice League is like Maxwell Lord's team.
Maybe they'll have the Justice Society, and then Superman will make the Justice League at some point. But they did also do like the rule of threes, which made me think of the big three. Dude, you know,
you just
at the very beginning.
That was such a cool way to open.
They built the entire world in a few sentences at the top of the movie.
Was so cool.
Because they set it up
from 3 centuries.
Well, they set it up where they allowed themselves 300 years of metahumans being populating around. The earth.
Yeah, right. I loved how they went from 3 centuries to 3 decades to what was it, like 3 years to 3 months to 3 weeks to 3 hours. And then 3 minutes ago, Superman lost for the first time.
Yeah.
And then it goes blank. And then 1, 2, 3. And then Superman crashes.
Dude, really? Are you kidding me?
Unbelievably genius. Like, get out of my face.
How did you notice that? How do you notice that?
I don't know. That was so
peak.
Cool,
that's
dude.
Peak.
I just like, it gave me, instantly, I was like, oh. Like, that was so cool. Like,
that's
James
good
Gunn,
stuff.
you son of a gun, you old bastard. Like,
that's cinematography.
So
all right.
Cool.
That's
Tell me if you guys caught that. If you did, tell us in the comments. If you didn't, go back, watch again, give it the count, and come tell me that I was right.
Just like we're gonna do. I think we're gonna see it again, and we'll be back at you with another review of it with a little more in depth,
maybe a little more honesty, because like right now I'm just feeling the juice. There's a lot of enjoying this movie.
Yep.
Like it's very hard for me to have anything.
There's a lot of endorphins from it, which is a good sign that it is a good movie.
Here's one thing I'm interested in. I wanted to ask you about. I thought halfway through the movie that they were going to be going President Luthor.
Oh,
right. Like that felt very much the route to me. Like, you know, he had a name and like a chair in like the Security Council of like the world. You know what I mean? Like he was like very powerfully connected already. Suave, like no else, like manipulating the media. It all just was going that route. And then at the end there, like everything turns on him like extremely.
Yeah.
Like I guess the question is like, how do you think that they're gonna like that Luthor's gonna like get his way out of this? Like, do you think they're still gonna go President Luthor route?
You know what? What's interesting
he's gonna use this to kind of propel himself up actually to like the like highest like seat in the country.
So I think it's gonna cause it's what they're gonna do is show that even if Luthor is kicked down to his lowest point, he will find a way back.
Yeah.
That somehow not even just use that, but even if he starts down at the bottom again, he's going to build his way up. He's going to earn people's trust back.
So you think that he's like just done.
No, I think
He's
yeah.
gonna have to come back from like nothing.
See, it's interesting because I think they could do that, but they could very easily have him use it to swing it back up because they showed how finicky.
Because that's what I think.
They showed how finicky this
what I think.
world's like population is like with public opinion,
Yeah.
with how easily Superman went from being everyone loves him to everyone hates him to
everyone
everyone loves him, and same with Luthor. Everyone loves him, everyone hates him now. He could just as easily now.
See, that's why I thought like I think maybe like especially in the climate that we're all in our real lives, what's going on, that like he's gonna take this downfall to get the crazies of the world, on his side.
Yeah.
Right, and like use that to propel himself
to kind of
up
maybe create
to,
the Legion of Doom.
That would be sweet. Maybe not go.
Maybe not see Lex for a while,
like
and like
Lex.
have like
maybe he goes in that like he lost everything, and now he's like screw everything.
He's like I'm a villain.
I'm setting up. Yes,
I was
like,
trying in his mind. He was trying to help humanity still at the same time. Yeah, like
now I'm gonna set up. Like now I'm gonna kill you.
Yep.
Essentially, like now it's personal.
Yeah.
Like now, like I don't care about my company. I don't care about like this, that, or the other thing. Like now it's.
And it seemed like even by the end, he was at that point where like he blew up Lex, where he was going to destroy the world. He didn't care about a damn thing.
Like until,
but he wasn't
until it gets to a city that I give a damn about. Like,
yeah.
He doesn't care about Metropolis.
No, he doesn't care about anything really.
Dude, that line, they chose him, let them die.
Yeah.
That dude, Lex. Dude. Like that, yeah. I was like just chills up my spine. Dude. I was just like, that is so. Good, man.
I do love that they showed very subtly in a certain way, though he also wasn't wrong. Like his motivations were wrong, but he wasn't wrong in the danger that these metahumans can pose, because of the Security Council people are like, now they run everything.
Yeah.
What now? What now, Frank? When they when they
well, like at least that's the how the powers that be feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're like now they feel like the power has shifted.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what Lex was, that was the argument Lex was using to warn them, even though he had his own selfish motivation. That was the argument he was using. Mm-hmm. So like he was right. And
I mean, in the sense that like this is another interesting thing, that there's a very different take on what we normally see is Jor-El sending
the injustice essentially
to basically do the injustice world.
Yeah.
Like that was like the goal of Cal's parents. Crazy.
Yeah, and it's also an interesting way to like make them like not the like they're not his
like motivation.
He doesn't idolize his idols. They're not his idols.
That was so nice at the end where they're like, should we play the like movie from like
your parents?
Like it suits them. And then it's like his like home movies.
Yeah.
Ah, that got me, bro. That got me so good, dude. That got me so good. I was.
There were so many feel good moments. So many. I can't wait to watch it again.
I can't even say enough.
I can't wait to watch it again.
I can't say enough.
Yeah, that's all. I think
go watch it again.
Please
go watch it again. You've seen it already. Go watch it again.
Yeah.
Show the powers that be that like to make this.
Yeah.
And like continue making this. And if you're not making this level of quality, we don't want it.
We don't want it.
We don't want it.
Nope.
We don't want it.
Join us for when we watch it again and we come back.
We're also soon going to be doing an episode on Fantastic Four.
Yes.
That's coming out. That better live to the hype so that we can just keep the happiness train going. And if it's not, join us here again for a little bit of tears.
Yep. But either way, we do appreciate you stopping by. We do hope to see you there. And we have been your hosts for hire.
Peace.